Well, there's lots of noise happening here downstairs, all over the place. Next door is playing, screaming. Downstairs, the mechanics all banging, and everything's going on today. But it's a beautiful day. It's gorgeous outside. Welcome everybody to Bajerski YouTube channel. Today we're talking about two more beautiful Moldavite Besednice hedgehogs. Absolutely beautiful. From Czech Republic, in the area of Besednice, and they are undoubtedly, by anybody's understanding of Moldavite, the most exquisite, beautiful looking crystal in the world. It's not a crystal, it's okay, calm down, it doesn't matter. Yes, it's a meteor, it's a meteorite, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just a beautiful, beautiful green crystal, beautiful. So let me show you the first one. This one is slightly different because it's like a little nugget and it looks like a star. So let me just take you to it so you can see. Oh, look, absolutely divine. Isn't that beautiful? Try and spin it a little bit so you can see it's nice and thick all the way around. So beautiful, double A, gorgeous piece, absolutely beautiful. And I brought the scales, so we'll weigh this gorgeous piece. 4.3 grams, absolutely beautiful chunk. And then this gorgeous piece, put this up, there you go. Bring it into the screen. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Spin that slightly so you can see the thickness, nice and thick there. Spin it a little bit more. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Beautiful. And let's see what the weight is of this. That's 4 grams. Beautiful, nice, beautiful piece of 4 grams. So the other two I think sold very quickly that I put on the other day. So these two, let's see. I mean, they are, you'll know just by watching this, you'll feel it and know which one is right for you. Beautiful. Where do you start with Besednice? I did mention quite a few times about the energy of a certain place that I was taken to by one of the young lads who grew up to be, I think he was around 60 years old. And he was kind enough to take me around Besednice and to actually show me the most prized Moldavite finds in the area of Besednice. And he basically took me to one field. It was one field. And it was fascinating and the energy was incredible, and I made a video, and it's out of all my videos on here on YouTube. You might find it somewhere, but basically I'm talking to you there, and the same feeling as I get when I work with Moldavite, which is a kind of feeling that your heart is, that you're struggling to breathe in your chest. And I had the same overwhelming feeling, but it's not a feeling where you feel bad. It's just you can feel something profound happening. Your energy just feels different. You feel light. And the most beautiful thing for me is the observation, the intuition, and just noticing that all the trees around this field was facing inwards. From all corners, facing inwards, and that's something that just kind of blew me away. Yeah, maybe a few this way, but they were all from every side going inwards. So it kind of, for me, it's like that's the power of Moldavite. And the Power of Moldavite is a book that I'm working on at the moment, and of course I'm going to, the last chapter will be on Moldavite hedgehogs from Besednice, because out of all of the most beautiful Moldavites I've ever worked with, I believe that Besednice Hedgehog is the most profound. Why? Well, for me, it's more about when I speak to you about a crystal. So, like, you'll take this kind of wand, and you can see that all the energy goes down to a single point. And when, as a healer, you're working on clients with some kind of issues in the body or on the surface of their body, again, I don't want to lose my channel, so I have to be very careful what I'm saying now. But as we work on a certain place on the body, and we're working like this, all the energy that comes through, so it comes through you, through your arm, and right out into the crystal to the point. Now, if you imagine this beautiful piece, you've got literally hundreds of points. So you know, if you were to shine a light and that light was shooting out, you'd get thousands of like laser points. So when you're placing this on your third eye, you can, like, I've got a headache instantly as soon as it hits my third eye. That normally tells me that I've got a block, and it's instantly working on that block to remove it, and I can feel it pushing it out just by just laying it there for a second. So I would do this laying down, and I'd make sure that there was carpet, or I'm on a bed so it doesn't fall and break. You don't want to break this. You want to keep it in the AA condition that it's in, if you can. The reason why that is because the price will keep going up. So, and you can feel this white light just instantly coming, and you can feel the darkness just disappearing, and you can feel that there's something pushing out. So what you've got there is you've got literally hundreds of points working simultaneously to one point. And that's one of the reasons why I believe that this crystal is phenomenal when you place it in the palm, because you've got all of these hundreds of points blasting in there, and it feels somewhat different from Mali Clum or Clum Moldavite. So it's spectacular. It really is. There was a little boy that came with the mother and father, and they couldn't understand why he was going through this difficult process of speaking, not speaking. And I remember thinking, well, there's no harm trying Moldavite. And I placed the Moldavite, first of all, on the throat chakra. And very quickly I realised, no, it's not the throat. And I took it off and put it on the third eye. And no sooner did I put it on the third eye, the little boy started laughing. And this was very common, by the way. And I laughed with him. And he didn't move, he just laughed. And his eyes were open. So it wasn't a case of closing his eyes. So I was just smiling, and I placed my hand over the Moldavite Besednice, and it was beautiful. I saw the boy looking like this everywhere, of course, curious. But at the end of it was a 30-minute session, because children don't need as much energy as adults. And the little boy got up, and I gave him a couple of crystals, and then they went. And it was a free session, so there was no charge, and they went. And about 3 days later, they said he started saying a few more words. And then they brought him back again, and I think it was 3 times that I used Besednice on here that cleared something away, which I believe was part of the process of speaking and clearing of the program. And, you know, they were unsure why it happened, but I don't know. I just, my understanding, I know I'm going off on one, and you're thinking, what's this got to do with Moldavite? But I think sometimes that as children, we are so programmed to make everybody happy, right? So if we don't behave ourselves, meaning if we don't express ourselves in the way we want, then we're going to be naughty children. Remember that? So Oh, isn't he a good child? Aren't they well behaved? Aren't they this, that? Like, that's not. No, you're just conforming as a child, and you get so used to that all you're doing is pretending all your life. And I think that causes a frustration, and we can't be ourselves. And I think what happened with the Moldavite in the process of that half hour for 3 times is, I think it gave that child the strength to break free, because what was told to me afterwards is he's not frightened anymore. He does what he wants and is free, and we love him for the way he is. And although it's difficult at school, and because teachers are always telling him to be, he's very expressive, and now is changed. But I think that change came with confidence to believe in himself and to say, I'm not becoming obedient slave to teachers and to my mum and dad. I'm expressing myself in the way I am. And I think that's what Moldavite did. I know it's a side note, but I really believe that most children grow up as adults like us, as frustrated and upset because we can never be who we want to be, because we're frightened of, somebody not liking us because of that. So anyway, Moldavite has done some amazing work on my clients, and I've seen miracles happening. And I've got to say that I have a collection of Moldavites now, I showed you all, and I'm so very, very happy with them. They are amazing. I've been quiet these past few days because I've been working on them constantly in here, and they've been incredible. And I just wanted to bring 2 out for you today. So I hope you appreciate these beautiful pieces. There you go. The most beautiful pieces. I shall put these up on markbajerski.com today, and I hope you appreciate them. There you go. Thank you so much, and see you soon. Have a lovely day, everybody. Take care.